Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Karsh Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave TV, and welcome in for our 26th episode of Saints and Sinners, our Baldur's Gate Descent into Avona's D&D 5th edition game, with no sponsorships. But you can always check out this, check out Syrinscape, because Syrinscape does amazing work, and they do all the audio for this. Also, we use all their audio for this, but of course, Lorian Ross does the mixing and does the coordinating and composing of what he wants to use. So go check them out; they're amazing. Let's go to everybody and go hello. Hello.
Hey.
Hey everybody. Hi.
Hello.
It's good.
It's been a while since we played this. I
It
think
has
it's been a
been.
month.
Yeah, it's a month it would have been because we do this every
was-
2 weeks.
It
And
was. Hang on. It
No,
was
yep,
the
yep.
first. So nearly
Yeah,
a month.
nearly a month ago. Yeah, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. So
Long
it's been a
time.
while. We had Rogues and Refugees in between, but it's been fun. I've had a little bit of a haircut, little bit of a annoyance, but yeah,
Little trim off the top.
little trim.
Yeah.
My goblin went after we finally realised that the hair was like, hair is missing. We go buy new hair. Yeah.
Aww.
And he was totally serious. He wanted to go buy new hair. And I threatened to cut off his hair to give it to me. And then he ran, of course. I've just got to be careful
like
to...
I like it cut, G.
I'm just going to be careful that he doesn't go and cut his own hair, because
Oh.
he does tend to copy me. And so I've got to be careful, because he will do that.
Watch all the scissors.
Yeah, he got into a cutting mood at daycare, like at vacation care, like
That
early this year, late last year, like cables,
Oh
electrical
yeah,
outlets.
yeah. I remember that.
all the fun things, yeah.
that's a sentence you never want to hear. He got into a cutting mood.
That and he got into a biting mood.
Yeah.
Or he wanted to go drive Daddy's car to school. And he was pulled out the car with the engine running.
Oh, boy.
Because he'd already done all that. And we didn't, yeah. Anyway, back into this. So, my name is Karsh Goblin. This is Goblin Cave TV. I'm going to be playing Rorik, the disgruntled, broken down soldier / paladin. We're in hell, and we're probably all going to die. So, just wanted to get that out there right at the start.
Yeah, take a shot.
Yeah, everybody. Hello, everyone. My name is Will. I'm playing Ash, the Fire Genasi Artificer, and she is she's the moral compass of the group, so to say. So yeah, definitely 100% listen to her every single time. Yeah. I passed.
Dale, that's always you next.
Hi everyone, I'm Del. I'm playing Reservoir, the Water Genasi sorcerer, who, it is probably, somewhat moral. Maybe a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's just a touch of moral.
When you can create alcohol, then I'll accept that argument.
Okay, otherwise I'm just totally amoral,
Yeah.
Mass murder, what can you do? We're in hell.
Potted plant, yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
Miss Labjuza.
Hello, I'm Miss Labjusa. I'll be playing your Dwarven Barbarian Ranger, Burlock Ungard, and this has been a while. It has been. It's been... And I just decided what my character was going to be last night. So, yay!
What your character's going to be.
Oh,
the
characters...
level up.
The level up.
Yeah.
Considering it is a
Right.
major point.
Same
Yeah,
here.
we were debating it for ages.
We almost rigged up the cage to have a big cage fight for it. I can make a phone call and get at least 3 cages delivered right now. And about 3 boxing rings.
Yeah. So hopefully we do have everyone's characters updated in the D&D Beyond, which should be on the screen. If it's not, I need to do some fixing up. No, it should be there. Yep. Mine doesn't though. Mine's not been updated. So sorry about that. It possibly will get updated this session. for reasons, not just laziness. Emmy.
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. I play Eva, the human monk, and she's totally not the moral pillar of this party. No, totally.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know about mole pill, but like the happy one, maybe.
Maybe.
Like certainly the happy one. That's why you're the. That's why the.
Well, I
It
haven't
doesn't
heard.
like-
Say maybe optimistic.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
Optimistic
Ava
pillar.
say uwu yet, so I think we're completely
good,
fine so
we're
far.
good.
We're good.
Ava's the shining light.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no way of knowing if that's at the end of the tunnel or not.
Actually, is there one that you got the spell light? Or we just cast light on Ava?
Scarily enough,
What are my cantrips? I have dancing lights.
I can
I
actually
like-
do it on myself, which is a weird thing now. And I'm totally not the beacon of light and justice in this party, being the paladin. So yeah, but that's why Ava's the spokesman, because Ava's like the happy one in the
Ava's
group
a spokesman with 10 in charisma.
compared to the paladin with the 18.
She doesn't know what she's
16.
talking about. She's just talking.
But at least you're talking well. You're not insulting, so it's a good start.
Yeah. She's just
So-
friendly.
Lorian, would you like to do your introduction, or would you want to do like the flashbacks?
We'll do my introduction, recap, flashback, then get into the game.
Yes, we have a flashback.
That's right. So, I'm Lorian Ross, and I will be the Dungeon Master tonight on Saints and Sinners. So, it's been a while, so brace for a fairly lengthy recap. The party. 5 of you found yourselves down in the depths of Avernus, the first plane of the 9 hells of Beata, looking for a way to rescue the captured city of Elturel, a city where Reservoir hails from. Seeking out unusual allies down in this place, you came across visions and dream memories through this little hollyphont, a elephant-like celestial about yay big, who has some connection with the Archduchess of Avernus, Zariel, the general on the armies of the Blood War, who now presides over this plane. By delving into her dreams and her memories, you learned of the existence of a certain sword, buried, hidden, somewhere in the plains of Avernus, with a possible connection to the fallen angel Zariel. And with encouragement for Lulu, and you get the sense from these visions that this sword may just hold the key to saving the city. In attempting to find this sword, the party found themselves in many strange locations. A wandering emporium filled with colorful characters and bizarre shops and tasty food at a high price, at least after the first meal. You found yourselves meeting with an archmage, the one Mordenkainen, who promised to help you divine the location of the swords in return for some payment. The blood of a powerful creature. So you ventured off, fighting bounty hunters and fighting away opportunistic Yugoloths, hoping to capture some or one of you. And eventually settling down for the night, finding an old acquaintance, shall we say, in Kashara, a now imp, once spine devil, who had previously been slain by the party on the material plane in Baldur's Gate. And I believe Karsh has a little clip for us to showcase just that.
So let's go to our flashback. If those that are cast members, you won't be able to hear it, so you'll need to log in to actually see it on the actual stream. So are you okay with that? You're good? You
Yeah.
ready? Let's go to our flashback.
The problem, we've got the demon is still around.
What?
I'm not expecting.
She quickly draws her sword, and then
The familiar, what it was.
He had some little devil familiar.
And then as you say this, she's walked over here by now. As she say this, the creature kind of pokes its head out from under the sofa, and she curses, utters an oath, and swings at it, two-handed with her longsword. And that is going to be
She's quite violent.
2 hits.
We're not.
She's got a point.
Yeah, that'll... Ooh, wow. Yes, that'll take it out. She just, in a wisp motion, just cutters an oath and says, "God's light!" and just completely decapitates this creature instantly.
Okay.
For the record, that wasn't us. We kept our word.
I love
We're back.
I love that line from Burlock.
For the record, it wasn't us.
I just like it. I like it because it's relevant now.
So, last episode, we blamed Will. We blamed Ash.
Oh, how
But it was
long
rare. It
was
was rare.
Was it me?
It wasn't me.
So yes, that spine devil, previously slain by a once ally of the party, Rhea, who now resides in Elturel protecting the citizens. She slew a spine devil who you've now met once again, having been demoted to an imp, and who may be looking to strike up a bargain with one of you. But you discussed the ways of morality and life and death with this rather dejected little imp. And having come to a sort of agreement, you set up the dome, the tiny hut, to protect yourselves against the elements. And you all found yourselves to a rather restful sleep. Before we move any further, could I have everyone except Karsh mute themselves and remove their headsets?
Yay!
How fun.
It's been a while. Never goes down well.
So
That also
Karsh,
means turning off the stream as well, if you still got it live.
So you're asleep, and you find yourself once again in a familiar location. On the steps leading up to a grand cathedral, chains wrapped around your arms, pulling you backwards. It's been a while since you've been here. And once again, you see, stepping down from the high cathedral up top, a figure, a blue, shimmering female figure stepping down towards you. And as she approaches, once again, you see the face is indistinct, flickering between different appearances so that you can't quite settle down on a specific individual. And as she comes up, she reaches out and touches your wrist. Her touch is cold, feeling less like flesh, but more like metal. And as she does so, the chains shatter. I apologize for the test, but I see you have acted with great bravery in these past few days. I had to test you, test your resolve. For, should you agree to my proposition, there will be something great I must ask of you. Warwick, why do you fight?
I fight because there's nothing else left, and because Those around me need someone to fight for them.
Truly. You fight for others.
Well, I'm not going to fight for myself. I'm a lost cause, so I may as well fight for them.
Have faith. Not in any sort of power. Have faith in yourself. For you have done great deeds in trying times. You may think little, but your actions speak volumes. Warwick, I would give you a boon, should you accept it. As a reward for your continued service, and as a promise that when the time comes, you will continue to push this resolve forward and do not what is easy, but what must be done. Do you accept?
I accept. I'm pretty sure you just said that I don't think very often. So that's a little bit of an annoyance. But yeah, as long as... Wait, who are you? Or should I say what?
All will be revealed in time. You have my word. But I give you a choice. You may accept a boon to bolster your martial prowess, strengthen your blade, and strike with greater ferocity. Or a more defensive, supportive boon to heal your allies and bind their wounds in great peril. The choice is yours.
Great. To be a soldier still, or to actually do something good? Let's go the other way then. Let's try to do something good for once. Let's try to heal instead of try to harm.
Very well. I shall
I
be
can't
seeing
drink, I
you
may as well heal people.
I shall be seeing you soon, Sir Warwick. And with that, you feel the pull behind you start to wane. You glance back, and that black hole that was once threatening to suck you in has shrunk to a pinprick. Not gone, but so inconsequential. And with that, you glance up to the cathedral, and you see another female figure stand there, nod, and turn around and go back inside. At which point, your vision fades.
Could have at least
Get
given me
everyone back.
alcohol.
Let's get everyone back.
Yee.
Okay.
Dell.
Oh.
Hi.
Okay.
I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened.
Oh,
Never anything good.
no, it's never anything good.
You were just told you might be a winner from sweepstakes?
These are never good. They didn't even give me the formula for alcohol down here.
So, after a night's sleep, undisturbed by any would-be threats, you find yourself groggily opening your eyes in the morning, stretching your aching joints, and the new day, or whatever passes for a day-night cycle down here, greets you. What is everyone doing this first thing in the morning?
Pulling the blanket back over my head and saying 5 more minutes.
No, sleep, please. More sleep.
Mm.
Let's see.
Where were we going? Come on, let's get some food. Let's get organized. Where are we going? What is the plan?
You're asking if you've got a plan now. Normally just follow Ava, but considering where we're probably going next, this is probably not a good idea.
Going to Arkham's Tower.
Which one was Arkham's Tower? Is that where the Balo is?
Yeah, what's Arkham's tower? You turn and you see, sat on a rock, just watching you, Kashara, the imp, sitting there. Well, you have a nice long sleep.
And thank you for not killing us in that sleep. Thank you for abiding by our contract.
As if I could if I wanted to. I don't like being this weak, but you gotta make do. Pick your battles. That's good advice if you want to survive down here. Pick your battles. Don't go chucking yourself into something you can't win.
We seem to just have people picking battles against us, though.
Yeah, that checks out. It's kind of shit down here.
So how do you pick your battles when they attack you?
Run.
What if they've got a faster war machine than we do? Because that's happened too.
Pick a god and pray. Watch what good it'll do you down here.
I wanted to paint religious symbols and holy symbols all over the war beast, but no.
You know, I think there's a difference between praying when you're in trouble and praying that will get you in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not really all that well versed on all the different religions, but I know there's some like crazy fuckers out there who just like, oh, my god said I have to go and, I don't know, kick the king in the shins. I'll probably not do them any favors. I know, I'm just speculating. So, have you all slept on what we talked about last night?
Ezra, are you open to a polyfamilial relationship with Kashara? Would an enemy be jealous?
I don't think an enemy has quite that much sentience. If I wouldn't be abandoning him unless... I mean, it doesn't have to be me, right?
No, it certainly doesn't have to be you.
You know...
I mean, the reception here is quite cold, so I thought you'd be enthusiastic. So I don't even know if I want to go with you now.
No, I mean, someone else could benefit from having a familiar once more than I would benefit from having one twice.
It's fair point, fair point. No, I get it. You like your snake. It's fine.
But
How
Who
far
doesn't
away
like a
from
good
the
snake
river
now and again?
are we? From how far? Because I know we camped and there's a river nearby. How far away is the river?
You're actually camped by a watchtower overlooking the river. It's quite nearby.
Well, you see Burlock just starting to walk towards the river and just sits down and looks at the river.
Not a good place to swim, remember?
What's his issue?
Yeah.
Don't touch the
His issue.
water.
What?
The water, the sticks is a bad time.
I'm actually curious, what happens if you do touch the water?
As far as I know, you go quite mad. I think it's like everything that's crawled out of that river has been utterly devoid of any sort of mental capacity, so take that for what it is.
Fair enough.
Ava's gonna go walk over to Burlock and check on him.
Ooh, history. She just watches from a distance.
Burlock, are you okay?
You know, I've told you about how my wife got killed.
Yeah.
How those worshippers stabbed her with a foul dagger.
Yeah.
Do you think she's in there?
In the river?
In the river. Do you think she crawled out like Kashara did? Worked her way up?
I don't know.
Do you think by helping Kashara, by trying to help her see that there's still good in the world, help me trying to see if I do see Gloria, could I bring her back? If I can save Kashara, can I save Gloria?
To be honest, I don't know the answer to that. But
Well, we have to hold some hope,
yeah,
because that's all we have down here right now. Hope. Spends a few more moments looking in the river and then stands
Ava
up,
pats him on the shoulder.
grasps her hand as it pats it reassuringly. Spends a few more moments looking in the river and then walks back to, then makes a movement back to the group.
So anyway, this Quasit was just screaming its guts out. Its legs had pretty much turned to jelly. And oh, you're back.
Good. Blah, 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 this thing is. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. It's everything. We should have killed it again. I don't know why we're even close to keeping this.
We didn't kill it last time. See, it wasn't us. We kept our word. We weren't going to kill it. They surrendered. And it wasn't us. And it was Rhea, her fanatical impulses of violence.
Oh, she's still.
Yeah. Where is she? I remember that, actually, yeah.
She's down here.
She's elsewhere.
She died?
No.
No.
Oh,
She hitched
came
a
down-
lift.
Remember, people like us, when we die, we don't come here. Unlike you.
Thanks.
She-
Yeah, that.
Sorry,
No.
but just pointing that out. The other thing is she did want to come here, and that's one of the reasons why we're here.
Right, okay.
We're not killing Kashara because Kashara is our friend. So
Thank you. See, there can be some nice stuff down here occasionally, if you're patient.
There can be, and you can be one of those nice things as well.
Well, hopefully. I don't know, sometimes it feels like just the very nature of this place just wants me to be evil. And,
Just because of what you are doesn't mean you have to be evil.
There
Bella,
are
Go ahead.
there are a lot of things in the world, in this plane and in others, that drive people to do bad things. Being good is about working against that. It's not easy or simple, but it is right.
That
yeah, I
being said,
suppose.
Kashara,
What was
do you
your name?
believe
Sorry,
annoying dwarf? I mean Burlock.
Burlock. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know we didn't get off on the right foot above, but anyway, that's beside the point.
It's
Do you
I was
believe-
working for a shit. Go figure.
Yeah, well, we all do sometimes. Do you think that you can, by helping you, I'll get answers to some of the questions I've got?
I mean, depends on what the questions are. I'm not. I'm just small fry down here. I don't know the secrets to the universe.
I don't care about Secrets Universe. Brings out the hammer, puts it down on the ground in front. Puts it down on the ground in front of Kashara and takes a step back. That weapon was made by my wife.
Right. Okay.
She was stabbed.
I'm sorry
Fine.
for that.
Evil-looking dagger carried by a worshipper of, was it Baal, I think, was it? Or was it the Dread 3? The Dread 3, sorry. By the worshippers of the Dread 3. He then points to the river, says, my wife could be in there. Or crawl out like you did and float around this plane.
Was your wife, like, not a nice person? Sorry if that's... Then why was she down here then?
She was stabbed by a worshipper of the Dread 3. Or the Dread 3 herself. I came home. The door was open. Her blood was used to create that infernal symbol. I don't know if she is down here or not, but I want to hold out the hope that by helping you regain whatever you were, could help her. If I run into her, I will know how to help her. So, if you would have me, I will attempt to redeem you, or at least see if we can redeem each other. It's your choice if you want to accept it. But by helping you, I'll help myself. And this is a place of contracts after all.
She kind of turns towards Reservoir. That's the kind of enthusiasm I like to see. Right, you got yourself a deal, Burlock. Yeah.
Before the deal struck, one thing, you will not, by any action or inaction, cause harm to me or my fellow people who I care about or travel with.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to get it in writing? Because I can just
Please
draft something up quick. Yeah, drafts up a contract, which I have somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking robotic 3 laws there for a second there. Isaac Asimov stuff.
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
Nope, I don't know, it's missing.
In
which case, we'll just surmise it.
Mm-hmm.
So, your terms are to not... that Kishara serves you, and by no action or inaction causes harm to you or your allies.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Her terms are essentially protection from like higher devils who probably won't want to put her back in line, and what she calls a cushy number on the material plane eventually.
Cushy number, I love that bit.
And yeah, that's about sums it up. Sort of just, I'll serve you. This is a mutual thing because I don't want to be down here and I don't want to serve any bastards who are going to kick my head in. Serving you seems nicer, but make sure I'm not killed and that I have someone nice to go to eventually.
I would read the contract in Infernal and just say, I'll attempt to do this. I can't guarantee I'll be able to protect you all the time, but I'll try to bring you back when I can.
Well, make sure it's in writing. Don't just make it verbal because
of
writing's what's important.
Of course, and actually write the contracts in Infernal or Abyssal?
Infernal.
I would actually make the alterations in Infernal.
Whew. Well, it's been a hot minute since I've done one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Reaches out and offers Kishara his hand.
She, with her tiny hand, just grabs your index finger.
Yep, and shakes.
Well.
Oh, and then I look over the reservoir and says, you don't have a problem with this? Since you've been down here longer and you have more experience with these.
I mean, those terms seem fair.
Nods.
Yes, I don't think that would be too bad of a problem.
I should have asked you first.
Yeah, I was going to say no offense, but that seems like the type of thing you should have asked first.
She seems genuine.
believe it or not, I am genuine. And you know what? I applaud your maybe misplaced naivety, but sure, let's see if I can be redeemed.
Well, we'll see how we go from here. So, we're off to see the tower then, huh? Close the hand, and this goes. All right, well, that was something I
Yes.
didn't want to get out of the way. Picks up the hammer, puts it back on his back. And yeah,
Let's get ourselves a god's blood.
Yep.
oh,
Hopefully not for
have
drinking.
Kashara has probably no idea. Oh yeah, we've got to.
Sorry, wait, what? God's blood.
Our current aim is to save the city of Elturel. In doing so, we believe that we need to find a sword. To do that, we need to find a diviner who can divine where the sword is. In order to convince that diviner to help us find where the sword is, we need to get some very powerful blood. And we have found a couple options, but I believe the one that we're currently going toward is a place known as Arkan's Tower, where I believe a paladin of some kind resides with his god's blood around his neck.
He's a fallen
Probably a
paladin,
fallen paladin, but
now
that's
what?
beside the point.
Now worshipping Tiamat.
Technically, it doesn't have to be a fallen paladin. He just worships the darker god.
I think I've heard of that place. I don't know much other than it's really well guarded.
And this is the choosing your battles thing.
Yeah.
So, either that or a pit phoenix on the ground in a hole. But I think we've made this decision, or we've had the decision to go to the tower. Welcome
On
to
the
the crew.
On the upside, we've got
Well,
this, and I
this
hold up
is-
the shadow spike.
Gonna be interesting. What is that?
Apparently, if you put it in stone, it causes an earthquake. So if there's like walls to a castle, that's going to be really fun.
Yeah, that does sound fun.
So if we try to go in stealthily, we could use it as a diversion. Or if we go in hard, we could just collapse the
Use
wall.
it to destroy it.
Maybe. I don't know. That's just my way of thinking anyway.
Well, let's get a look at this tower first.
Well, remember, Bertha isn't really subtle with sneaking up. She,
Would you like to go on foot?
hell no!
Bill just looks at Warwick and then looks back
So-
himself, gestures his legs. Dwarf.
You can walk just as fast as me, dwarf.
Yeah, that says something about your speed.
I mean, if we're going
Like,
simply by how fast we can, move, I think Ava's going to be miles ahead of any of us.
Ava,
Oh.
go scout.
No.
Please don't.
Please don't.
I think I'm good.
Sure?
Yes.
Wait, Ava said no?
Check Ava temperature.
Um,
I think you're burning up. Hallucinations.
I'm fine.
Already, you guys are so much more fun than any of the other fuckers down here. They'd be too shit scared of demotion to try any sort of banter.
Well, what
It'd
else
be
is there to
great.
do down here? Banter, cook, fry, boil, poach.
We can't really cook because everything turns and spoils.
Fricassee.
Can't even drink.
you can drink, you just can't drink alcohol.
Can't drink the good stuff.
You
This
say that like
work-
water doesn't
Or
hydrate you.
when we get back, we'll have a whole week
Oh,
of drinking.
Ava, do you really think we're getting out of here?
yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Wow. At best, the way I see it, and I could be wrong, but at best, the way I see it, even if we succeed, we're still not getting out of here. But at least we can get the others out.
Who knows? Maybe we could always bargain for another pit fiend's blood to teleport us out. Didn't you come here by those magics?
Yeah, a ferret brought us in here.
Burlock is
But
actually.
Mordenkainen was a very powerful mage. I doubt that.
But he's not a ferret.
It
Burlock actually starts relating what we've done in the last little bit as they're doing the
I'm fairly
band.
sure-
What's been going on to Kashara.
Nothing I've read says that teleportation magics must be cast by a ferret.
Well, it's just I'm only going by experience, and our experience is that a small rodent is what got us here in the first place.
Right. I'm going to go based off my studies.
Well, I mean, it is true that most wizards, mage casters are rats, so, you know.
That's not.
I'm just kidding.
Does your
Obviously.
book say otherwise?
Yes, and my experience.
Sometimes they're hamsters.
Sometimes they change to something else, like plants.
Or giant
I've-
creatures from the time long, long ago.
Plants?
Oh, yes. Some of them are herbivores. Or rather, some of them do photosynthesize, it seems.
I've heard of mushrooms walking.
Yes, those are quite common when you are incapacitated. You see some things walk.
Are you sure none of you have taken
You
a
mean
swim in the Styx?
incapacitated or inebriated?
What's the difference?
My
what did you say,
experience,
Kashara?
about three or four drinks or a couple of hours.
Are you sure none of you have taken a swim in the Styx?
This is how we're
Not
normal.
yet.
I'm sure.
Cool.
Fairly certain.
Are you having second,
I mean,
second options now?
Didn't you meet us before?
Yeah, but it was less talky, more slashy, beheady.
Well, there's not really much to do here. I mean, what I was supposed to do?
Even our map is broken. We go in a
Yeah.
direction and we use our power of belief. Yay.
Yeah, consider me who's lived here for 200 years.
Oh, really?
I know. Believe me, I know.
Do you have a map?
200 years and I'm still an imp.
Well,
Hey, things are changing. I've got a new dwarf,
Owner. Pet?
Friend.
I
Pet.
don't want to use the word master, I really don't.
Friend.
I like friend.
Yeah.
Friend.
So, we're making small changes, positive changes.
Just every day. Anyway. So, we're ready to head off?
yeah,
Nothing else we need to find around in here?
Let's head off. Yeah, let's go before we kill each other.
Kashara, would you like to... Have you got all your collection that you're going to bring with you?
Fuck the collection, it's junk. I was hoping to maybe find, treasure or something and all that, but there's nothing. It's broken steel. Let's go.
We'd also always attach it to Bertha. Maybe give her a necklace.
Feel free. Help yourself. It's all there on the 3rd floor.
I was just thinking how hard it would be to put one of those shadow spikes on the front of Bertha so we just run into things.
From memory, I think Reservoir said that it takes a while for it to really do the...
Yeah. Okay, well that was fun.
It builds. But when it erupts... Yeah. So where are we off to?
The tower,
way.
right?
Alright.
Or whatever.
Yep.
Yes.
The tower.
Let's go.
Burlock takes a moment and goes and actually sees Ava now. Considering where we're going, are you going to be alright?
I'll be fine.
So frustrated, insecure, neurotic, excitable.
I'll be fine.
Yep, good.
Alright. You boot up Bertha. And chuck it into gear. And set once again off into the plains. Travel is slow, the engine is starting to run out of fuel. Calls upon one of you to refuel it.
Okay, I've got 3 soul coins on me. So
Not a single.
I'll put one of the soul coins in. That means I've got 2 soul coins now.
While we are leaving, though, I'm gonna go over towards Warwick, and I'm just gonna say, hey, while you're sleeping, I tweaked some of your armor, so you should be able to survive a little bit longer, if anything.
Survival is good.
Yeah.
But what do you mean by tweaking?
Oh, well, I inlaid it with some skin I found. Some skin of some things that were around, so it helps out a little bit more, you know, in case, you know, fire comes around again. Just thinking.
So not comfort, just fire.
Yeah, not comfort, no. It's actually heavier than before. It's actually a little bit pokey in the insides, but it should help you stay alive. Just not comfortable.
Great. So there's a thing about armor design. A lot of it's about comfort and maneuverability. So if my armor's not spiky on the inside...
Well, it just depends. Do you want to die by fire, or do you want to die from being uncomfortable?
I know, I get you. Fire's common here, so yep.
I have a question. I don't remember. You took away my cloak of Albankind, didn't you?
I did. I took it away. It's gone.
William, you be quiet.
Gone now. Yeah, I took it away. It's gone.
Yeah.
So, whoever's driving, I would like you to roll 2d4.
With
No.
advantages, because Shara could be up the top, giving him pointers.
In that case, make it 2d8.
That's either really good or really bad. Again, either really good or really bad with a 15.
Ava's gonna be like standing near the. I'm just gonna say Ava's gonna be standing near the front, just keeping an eye on the horizon forward.
Make a perception check.
Hoping she doesn't see anything, but really worried that she will.
16. You do see a storm up ahead. Kind of off to the side a little bit. What looks like a very pale, almost white sandstorm. Off in the sort of off in the distance. It looks, you know, disconcerting, but it's what you see.
Ava's like fist kind of clench on the whatever she's probably a railing or something she's holding, and she just watches it.
As Warwick drives on, you do notice his get bigger. And not just because you're driving towards it, but it appears to be growing. And all of you notice a sudden drop in temperature. The stifling heat ebbs away to a comfortable, lukewarm temperature. And then it cools further. And suddenly there's a distinct chill in the air. You've noticed now this storm is right nearby. And as you're watching, you see a single snowflake fall gently out the sky and land on the metal of the vehicle before melting. Then another. Then another. And another. And before you have the time to realize, you are suddenly enveloped in a swirling storm of snow. The visibility drops the temperature drops, and there is a blizzard surrounding you, deafening you, freezing you, and reducing your vision by a significant amount. And you suddenly cannot see where you're going.
I thought this place was supposed to be hell. I didn't realize it was supposed to be hell for me. Jesus. I mean, Asmodeus.
Did not expect to have a winter campaign. There's only one thing you can do for a winter campaign. Snowman? Anyone?
You want to go out in that?
I think no. Are we still attempting to drive through this, or have we stopped?
We may have to stop.
If Ava is going to go around and see what we have in the way of cloaks so that we can all be warm. And
I can set up the dome if we stop. Make it a bit warmer.
this snow isn't gonna stop.
This might be where we need to be, though. Or maybe the opposite of where we don't want to be. Kashara, like you said, you heard something about this place. Do you know about weird weather?
I don't know anything about a storm like this. This is new.
Well, you said it's the time for everything to be changing, so, well, hello.
I am not nearly dressed enough for a change like this.
I'm just checking my thing.
Ash, Kashara, do you want to go down into the hold and see if you can make the place a bit warmer for you guys, and we'll try to get out of here?
Ash is already gone. Yeah, she's already gone. She's already gone to do that. She went downstairs immediately when it started snowing.
Ava has a cloak that she pulls out of her bag and she's wearing. But she's Ava's gonna be frantically looking around, keeping an eye out on things.
Yeah, make a perception check. Are you still driving, or have you come to a stop?
If I think I can get out of here and outrun it or go around it or whatever, I will try.
Would have been with disadvantage, but despite that, you don't need to because you can't see shit. It is blanket white snow. Your vision is limited to about 60 feet, if that. And you can't see anything but the swirling blizzard around you.
I think the question we need to ask ourselves is, how is there snow in hell? Or in Avernus?
Yes, one of the things I'd like to look at is when it melts, when it hits the war machine, does it appear to be clear water? Is this this is white snow?
Make a survival check. Or nature, or nature check of your choice.
Does Ava know where this snow is coming from?
Nature would be better.
Yeah,
So with it,
you roll a nature check. Yeah, same. Anyone who wants to can roll a nature or a survival check.
Would I have advantage
No.
because of my background?
Oh yes. Yeah, that would make sense. Will,
Sorry.
you're Ash, you're
Sorry.
kind of huddled up inside. You taking the 7. You're not paying attention to the snow at all. You're just like, fuck this. I want to warm up.
Yep, fair.
The rest of you, I mean, the location clues you in, but this clearly is not natural. You, in particular, Reservoir, you're watching the droplets, and the water just seems to. It's landing and it's sticking in the ground, and there's actually a little buildup of snow now around your vehicle. The ground around you is deep with sort of 3-foot deep snow. So it's not going anywhere, but it doesn't make any sense. There's nothing natural about this. That is fairly obvious.
Normally, I would not complain about water, but this isn't good, and it's not like a sandstorm where we're going in opposite directions. We'll pass through it. This has been here for a while.
Did this storm arrive here or has it always been here? I think that's the question we've got to ask ourselves. Has it been
growing.
sent for us?
I
saw it
I mean, I don't-
growing from the horizon.
I think it was probably. I mean, the snow would be deeper if it had been here forever. I mean, it has to be fairly recent, but not like, minutes ago recent, I would say.
I was going to say who
Maybe-
we've pissed off to give this, but we've pissed off
Everybody.
everybody, but that's
Yeah.
beside the point.
Ava doesn't stop looking around. She's staying observant.
Yeah, Burlock and I will say Reservoir make religion checks. Yeah, you have no idea. By the way, Warwick, are you still driving?
I will try to do what I can, but I'll be going slow if I'm moving at all.
So make a perception check, and Ava make a perception check as well.
With disadvantage?
Disadvantage, both of you. Yeah, disadvantage.
On the upside, we've got a big snowblower. That's the only good side here. Where's perception? There we go.
This is not roads and refugees. We don't need. Thank you.
24. You do drive along. Ava, it's stinging your face. Just trying to keep your eyes out. The cold and the wind. It's like needles smacking you. You kind of have to squint your eyes to stop them from being completely jabbed at by the cold. Warwick,
Ava's looking around a bit frantic as well, so.
Warwick, you kind of hunker down, and from inside the compartment, you have a clearer view. Then suddenly, oh shit, you are just about to drive into a hole in the ground. You quickly spin out the way, and you see now, driving past, a 10-foot diameter hole in the ground, which you almost drove into.
Okay, pothole. I think they probably should have it marked or something.
They probably do, but storm.
Yes.
No in hell.
And then kind of keeping an eye out, you see another one.
Okay.
And a
Let's
bit
keep an
further
eye out
on,
on the ground. There's
another hole in the ground.
This place is
Something
trapped.
burrowing. This is.
Either
An hour of driving later, and there is no sign of the storm abating whatsoever. I would like everyone to make a Constitution save.
I think it's following us.
I left disadvantage on. It doesn't matter.
You all brace yourselves, and you fight off the worst of the cold, maintaining your focus, maintaining your drive to get out of here. And you keep going. I would like anyone who's keeping a lookout to make another perception check.
I'll call for
keep-
as soon as the potholes. I'll call for more people to do the look
Yeah,
out.
I'll help keep a lookout.
Ava's
It's with
looking.
disadvantage.
Ava's
Yeah,
looking
with
to the
disadvantage.
sky, not the ground.
Let's try.
Okay. The sky reveals nothing. It is blanket white once again. But Burlock, you see, as sort of Warwick kind of slows down a little bit, and you see out of the corner of your eye a glow of a pool of magma, which is just sitting in this snowy blizzard. Clearly a reminder that you're still on Avernus, but completely swamped by the snow. And in the glow of this pool of magma, you see a single figure limping towards you. And you hear a cry of sorts. But you can't make out the words.
Okay, I point this out to Warwick because
Are we helping?
I don't know. I heard a cry. It could be a help or it could be a curse. Either way, there's a person walking near the magma.
Let's
It's a clue.
go help.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, if he points them out, can I see them?
Make a perception check.
Somewhere that way in the. If I'm driving towards that direction, I'll try
I
to
don't
do
know
a
if
perception
it's
as well.
easier because they're pointing them out.
Yeah,
But-
I'm giving them general directions.
12.
Wow.
Yeah, that lowers the DC enough. You do see this individual now, limping towards you like a hobble, clutching their side, and distinctly with a missing arm.
I'm going to cast message. Hopefully they're within 120 feet. If not, well, I think we're getting closer. Who are you? Are you okay?
You hear back, "Help! Gods be damned! Help! Help!"
I will message again. Thank you, cantrips. We're coming. Who are you?
Please, my name's not important. Help!
I will message again. Where do you hail from?
Elturel!
They're from the city.
Which city?
Elturel. The
The
city
goody
that's-
goody one. Yep, let's go.
Yes, the one that's here.
Can we just ask one question? Ask him who did that. If you've got message about
I
it.
will. Yeah,
Wait,
I'll
who did
message
what?
again.
The arm,
Um,
the snow, the.
who hurt
all of it.
you?
At this point, you start to feel a rumbling beneath your feet. And this individual is running towards you, and you just hear a cry out as the rumbling gets louder and louder before. Well, first of all, let's move on to a map.
Oh, great.
This isn't
Oh,
good.
no.
If there's a map.
Before louder and louder behind them, you see the ground give way, and this colossal shape emerge from the ice.
Yeah,
A
this isn't good.
Gigantic, worm-like creature erupts out of the ground. And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Ah, shit.
I have a question. Do we still have the effects of Hero's Feast?
No.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, didn't select my character. That's fun. Have you got the turn tracker up yet?
Sorry, I hadn't. There we go.
Let me just re-roll to add myself.
You can just actually add yourself on a little bit.
Just change it to 20.
Wow, 28 actually goes down. So I got something I could do really stupid, but I don't think it's going to work. We do have a snowblower,
Oh no.
but I don't think it's going to. Like, you only have to get like the feed in properly to get it started. Then it will just throw it all at the back.
You want to run over this?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That is
Okay.
exactly
Let's
what
try
I'm
a few
referring to.
things. Let's not block ourselves
Also,
in.
question: how many harpoons do we have left? This used a lot last game.
That's for you to keep
I-
track of. I believe you have 5 left. If that,
Yeah,
if I
we used
recall.
5.
I thought it was 6
Yeah.
on each, but yeah. It
In that
says
case,
6 left.
I would-
I thought,
Oh.
yeah. But it could be 5 left on each.
Hang on.
Yeah, it was 5 on each. Yeah, 5 on
Okay,
each. That's right.
sweet.
We did use a lot.
Yes, you have done.
Where's Bertha's sheet? Yeah, Demon Grinder.
Okay, so top of the round, going first. Ava, you see this gigantic creature erupt from the snow, and you're first to act.
Oh, well, they're fucking far.
Language, Ava, please.
I have a question. Would it be an action to pick someone up?
I will say if you're grabbing them, and they're willing, yeah, you could grab them as an action. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Can I'm gonna spend a key point so I can bonus action dash.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess it's half movement once I get to them.
Yeah, it'll be
I
half
pick them up.
movement.
So it's 50 to get over there. So I should have 30 left, so I can move another 15 back. I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
They are gonna get attack of opportunity on me, but yeah. As Ava kind of immediately, she springs off the ship and runs out, grabs this person like in a like very quickly, and
This
starts running this way.
this deep snow is difficult terrain.
Oh, it is.
You went,
Oh, then maybe I can't do that.
So
thought we were in
how
advance.
far would you have gotten?
Let's see. I've got 90 feet of movement.
So you could have gotten
With-
to him.
Which just puts you in an awful amount of danger.
Yeah, no, that'd be a bad idea. Hang on, let me go back.
wait, Ava recognizes the bad idea?
Yes.
No, out of character play. That's metagame. No, you got.
Um.
I'm half expecting that it's actually like a huge tower of kobolds in a trench coat. I know what you're like, Lorian.
Not quite for this campaign. Just
All
because I'm using Frost Maiden Syrinscape sounds.
mm,
I know it's gorgeous.
Oh, we got the wrecking ball.
Dude.
I'm just trying to think.
Gotta
'cause
get
Ava
close to
can't
the
really do
wrecking ball.
much. Let me get that person out of the way.
But this is
Otherwise, he's dead.
it's huge, not large.
That's interesting.
Come on.
I'm gonna use my action bonus action yell. We'll use it to dash and get up there. Would I be able to hold action dash?
If you use your action to dash,
No, I use my bonus action. You use a
your
key
bonus
point.
action, you can hold action dash. Yep.
So I can get up
okay,
there.
So what you can do, this is a thing that not many people know about the rules. When you hold an action, when the trigger happens, you can either use your held action or your movement. So you can hold a different action, but also have the opportunity to dash. So you can hold an attack, and then when the trigger happens, you can attack or dash. Not many people know that.
I
Yeah,
would like
I'm
to
just-
punch
The
the
more you
giant
know.
thing. Do 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 do.
No. Okay. Well, I'm basically turning to them and being like, "Run,"
All right.
and I'm gonna
You-
hold action dash
Uh,
for when they run,
Okay. You run up to them.
and kind
And
of like stand defensively.
Yes,
next to
you
them.
run up and you say run. And then just in the briefest seconds before you turn your attention to the worm, you notice his left leg is completely made of ice. And his arm, the shoulder is ice. And his missing arm is broken off. Like ice shattered. Like his arm turned to ice and then was shattered off.
So we can't run.
You can try. But that would explain the limp.
Yeah, I'm going to use my action then to patient in defense.
Okay.
Well,
That's a bonus action.
Well,
So you
actually,
just
no.
use
So
the dodge
action to kind of
Dodge action. Yeah.
dodge action. And basically stand here, kind of like guarding them until my next turn.
Okay. Kashara, on her turn, she just looks at you, Burlock, and goes, "Fuck!" Just turns invisible.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's about right.
The commoner's turn. He is going to disengage as his action and move his full movement. That's gonna end his turn. Reservoir, it's your turn.
Oh, that was quick.
Still reading up spells. Really wasn't quick.
I am going to try and do something cool. And I am going to attempt to. You know what? Nope. I'm gonna hold my action to acid splash if this thing attacks Ava or
Okay.
the commoner.
Okay.
It's too
It is
early.
its turn. It is its turn.
Oh no.
And all of you hear this strange ringing noise emanate from this thing's throat. It just builds and fills your ears, and I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. I hate you.
You're a barbarian, of course.
hey.
Ah, ooh.
Ash, I do think you have the die though, and it's like a D12 right now.
Ash, yes, you do have the D12 die.
So
So you can help out the channel by donating. A free donation per $1 or 100 bits
Alright,
gives a
alright.
dice. That increases per the amount that you donate. Also, if you subscribe, we're going to give you 5 dice worth.
All right,
Because
let's
we
do
need
it.
trouble.
Yeah, I'll use the D12. I got it. I'll use the D12.
I'm
On
tempted of
this?
using.
Okay,
Nice.
is that 13? Could I give myself Flash of Genius as well?
Can.
and I'm going to use my
Yeah.
my inspiration to reroll if I can.
Ooh.
Okay.
I have things too.
It's like,
Only to help
let's-
other
let's-
people though.
I'm going to use my inspiration, Lorian,
Yep.
Yep.
Actually,
to reroll that one.
can I?
Let's try.
Yeah, I think I have to use that on myself. I'm not sure how high the DC is. Can I get Flash of Genius actually to Dell instead? 15.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's a 15 for Dell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Has everyone used all the reactions you want?
well,
It depends. Do you have something you can do?
I'm gonna help you out too. I'm going to bend luck, so I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points. And Ash will get.
Caring is caring.
Oh, only 1.
Oh.
As
That
a
brings it to
bonus.
14.
Yeah.
So, with all that included, everyone except for Ava fails, and you are paralyzed.
Oh God!
And we all used everything.
No.
What about the commoner?
It must have been.
Commoner actually succeeded.
Hey.
Oh my God!
They better not actually steal our gear in our truck. Better not steal
And,
Bertha.
Is Kashara paralyzed as well? I just made his
Shara-
little thonk
Oh, wait.
noise.
Wait,
I held
what about...
I held action till the commoner moved, and I haven't moved yet.
You took the dodge action. You changed your mind.
Oh yeah.
I also have a question. Did Karsh go Paladin 6? With his...
Don't know.
With this...
Nope.
Not that you know of.
You're saved! The save!
The save, but I'm still very close to falling. So, which direction do you want that save to go to? Us? Or them?
Okay, I'm just wondering. Alright, we're screwed.
Lulu as well.
Yeah.
TPK incoming. Let's just hope it
Lulu.
eats Ava and we're safe.
Lulu is...
Sorry, Emmy.
Not okay, and on the end of its turn, it seeing a lot of helpless meat over here is going to burrow down into the ground and pop up over here. That's going to end its turn.
Would Ava get an attack of opportunity because it moved?
You would, Ava.
I didn't punch it.
All right.
Do you want to punch the
Punch it.
worm?
And flash freeze your fingers.
This is gonna help so much.
An 11 will not hit.
Oh.
It's too quick.
How could you?
So yeah, that happens.
I get the feeling touching it's a bad idea.
Okay. Lulu's turn. She is going to yelp and duck under inside the she was not paralyzed, but she's going to duck up into cover under the hold. Warwick, at the end of your turn, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
I can try. That's
Wisdom
the...
save. You feel your bones and you shake off this paralysis effect, but you see this thing now looming over you, a good 30 feet in the air. This thing is gargantuan, but that ends your turn. Ash, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Really sad I wasted my flash of genius. Oh God! Oh God!
You are still paralyzed. Burlock, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Hey!
Hey!
You as well, at the end of your turn, shake out of it. And like Warwick, you see this thing looming. Ava, it is your turn.
Okay. I can move what? 45 feet. 10.
Monks, man.
Yeah, we just need to kneecap them.
Wide. So I'm gonna once again use my bonus action to dash. Use an action to pick that person up. Well, basically walk over, use action to pick that person up, and then bonus action dash. I'm gonna go the long way, basically, so that
Okay.
we're nice and away from the thing. About there. So I'll bring the commoner with me.
Okay. You run past it, and you actually do provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, really?
It's 30
Because
feet
it
high.
has- Because it has reach, and the commoner is within 10 feet of it, so you would have to go near it. So, Ava,
15
Going
feet.
shit.
A 14, I believe, will miss you.
The common is 15 feet away from it.
50, from the corner. Hold on.
Yeah.
10. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. That was the ruler, me misplacing the ruler. So it would not have done that. So it keeps its reaction.
Okay.
Oh.
Yay!
So yes, you can. The commoner can move. You pick up this commoner and kind of running through the snow, kind of running with your knees up high near your chest, push through and drag this poor commoner. It's like ah. He's just like crying.
Picking them
out.
up like this.
Their turn. They're gonna just let you carry them. Reservoir. End of your turn. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey!
Nice.
At the end of your turn,
Wow. Everyone rolled
you
so
come
well.
to conscious. But that ends your turn. It is now the Frostworm's turn. It rears its head back and unleashes upon your vehicle a colossal gout of freezing cold air. I would like everyone on that vehicle to make a dexterity saving throw. Ash, you automatically fail.
Perfect. Yeah.
Can I before dice roll, can we petition for some stations have like cover, and Ash did go inside the hold
Yeah.
to get warm.
An auto fail is an auto fail.
Yes. I agree.
A 1 to 1, but I was just going to ask for the
Yeah.
GM. Is that possible?
None of you had said you were manning any stations yet.
I'm the driver.
You're the driver, so you get a plus. So being in half cover, no, 3/4 cover. Let me double check what that means.
Yeah. But Ash did go down into the hold to keep warm.
I imagine.
In order to use Flash of Genius, she would have had to seen me.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have gone up. I think I would have definitely gone up.
Okay,
after
so
some time.
For Warwick,
Just-
you get a +5 because you're in 3/4 cover.
I haven't raged yet. I'm so.
But yeah, a 1 to 1. Oh my god.
Oh, God!
Oh God.
Let's do all ones. 5 ones. Let's
So
go.
much for resilient.
Oh, 3 ones.
Let's see.
So is Dex. Of course, Dex isn't my highest. But if I roll a 2, it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's not a 1.
I'm the driver. Not good.
Okay. So, you all take.
Oh, God.
Oh well, +5 to that. That's still.
That's a
not
fail.
Let's give Ava more snow-themed.
You all
trauma.
take 28
This is-
points of cold damage. As this freezing cold blast of icy breath from this gargantuan thing before you washes over the vehicle and chills you all to your core. The vehicle takes that damage as well. And because that is above, let me double check the Demon Grinder's stats. That is above the mishap threshold. So can I have someone roll a D100, please?
I will as the driver. That's 92. It's either really, really good or really, really bad.
Let's find mishaps. Oh, sorry, it's a 1d20.
Okay, 92.
I'm going to take that as a 20 then.
16. It's close.
Okay. This blast of air is so concentrated and intense, it actually starts peeling back the metallic armor of the vehicle. Chunks of this vehicle's armor is ripped away. The damage threshold for the vehicle is reduced by 10. Which means, so before, if someone rolled below 10 damage, it would have taken no damage. Now it's just going to take all damage, normally.
Right.
Okay. Lulu's turn. She's gonna hide the fuck away in the hold. Warwick, it is now your turn.
I'm tempted of just driving through Ava and the commoner. Because
Jesus.
it gets it out of here, but no. Driving there.
Oh, Ash, make another wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
So driving there.
Give me
Yeah,
less
even-
than 10. Oh.
20. The absolute sheer cold of this is enough to shake you from the paralysis. And you come to chilled like you've never been chilled before. Okay.
Is anyone really, really, really hurt? Like in a bad way? So is that
No.
my action is the driving? I can't do any other action. That's right.
Yeah, you can to speed up the vehicle and slow it down again is an action. Yes.
Well, we weren't stopped, and we were still going that small pace.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, I would say it's an action to like yes, it would take your action to do that.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, that's what I do then.
Okay.
Is that like a pit right here in front of us?
That is a frozen river.
Oh. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Is it the river Styx?
Doesn't look like it, but it's frozen, so you're not sure.
Actually,
It's not like reddish.
Hey,
No.
hey, what's the saying when hell freezes over?
as
I wonder if
As
that's
I'm
the
driving-
name of the module on DM's Guild.
as I'm driving up there, a healing light emanates from the area, and the civilian and Ava get 2d6 or get a d6 healing.
Oh, I don't need healing, so
Well,
the
Can I make a
civilian.
the
bill?
civilian does.
Sure.
There.
I mean, the looks somewhat comforting, but I mean, the civilian still looks in a bad way.
Yeah, but it's something.
Better than
It's-
nothing.
Better than nothing. Absolutely. So yeah, you see Karsh kind of reach his hand out. No, Karsh, Warwick reaches hand out towards, and you see this sort of blue shimmering light emerge from his palm, and then float down towards the civilian, and then you see some of the blood from his wound in his side start to ebb away as the wounds start to close. Not something you've seen before. Ash, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Well, I think I'm going to have to do something to help us out. Can I? Let's see. Yeah, it looks really bad. This looks really bad. I have no spells. Okay, I'm going to.
You've just taken a long rest.
It's true. I'm just saying that. I have no faith. I'm gonna bring out Protector, because just the way it's gonna have to be. Everyone gets.
Okay.
Oh my god! Everyone gets 13 temporary hit points for now. And then for my action, I am going to try and. I want to use Enlarge Reduce, but I know I shouldn't.
Well, I'm just thinking like a
Web
big.
tiny.
Well, my thinking is a big kaiju film, like an enlarged Asian person.
I don't know. I think I need to use it. I want to use it so bad. Okay, so
Use it on Ava.
Yeah, would you enlarge Ava or would you reduce the worm?
Well, we don't know yet because he's sliding. Oh,
Oh no.
you're back.
okay. Sorry, my internet is cutting out. Let's see.
Actually, I
Pretty
don't know if
saucy.
enlarging Ava would be a good idea.
Because
Great
Ava's still got to
of
get on.
A 16, you strike up your stones, spark off the lightning in its direction, and it impacts against the side of this creature's carapace, but it doesn't even make a mark.
Okay.
16 will not hit.
That's all right.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? So you don't.
That's the. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Burlock, it's your turn.
Does Warwick have any demon icon?
I don't know. Do you? I'm not in charge of keeping track of your info.
No, I'm asking because if otherwise I was going to pass him involved with demon icon.
You can just put it in.
I'm
Wait,
going to do
That's
that.
what you're doing.
Wait.
Or you
I'm
can
not-
try
I'm
to
not
get
on
them up
yet.
off the snow.
Against that, actually, you know what? I'm going to jump into one of the harpoon slingers and fire a harpoon off.
Okay.
There's nothing much else I can really do apart from put the.
We just
demon
gave you
icon.
2 options there. You chose the
I'm
third.
not going. I'm not going to jump off into fight with a big.
No,
giant
that wasn't
worm.
one of the options.
Or jump off. I can jump off, give assist.
That wasn't an option. That's not what I just said.
Wait.
No, I didn't actually hear
no.
that.
But I'm not
You're
going to say.
fine. You're fine. Do what you're doing.
Do what you do.
It's a good plan.
Yes, attacking the worm.
It's a plan.
No, good plan.
And dice explosion somewhere.
And just sorry. I declared it. I have to do it. Okay.
Don't have to, but
What are you doing, Burlock? Come on.
I'm deciding. Can I hold my action to give Ava and the civilian an assist when they get closer to move on?
Yes,
Because
you
I
can.
assume they were driving, so I'll hold my action
Is it like? Do
Right.
I have to make a check to get on the vehicle?
because we're moving.
Not with the help. No.
Okay.
I've deliberately pulled the car right to them. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will give them. I'll help them come on the vehicle when it's their turn to make sure
Okay.
they can get on the vehicle.
Ava, it's your turn now.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring the civilian up onto the vehicle. Oh, I had the wrong tool up.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pull out a vial of demon ichor and ready it, and I'm gonna look at Warwick. Be like, when you're ready, because I'm pretty sure the second I pour it in, it's just gonna go, isn't it?
we don't know.
I'm sure we figured that out by now, right?
No, we haven't used it yet.
We have. Warwick doesn't.
Someone else has. But we haven't used it
You're
yet. We
holding
don't
your
know
action
yet.
to put on the demon ica.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the second we pour it in, we're gonna go and judging by the direction we're going, we're gonna go over this river, which I don't know how.
Which is either really, really good and it supports our weight,
Yeah,
or really, really bad and it doesn't. If
that's
it's
why
good and it supports
I'm
our
gonna
weight,
wait so
it's not gonna
that
be able to
Warwick
borrow.
can reposition the car.
Okay. The commoner is going to sort of like look down, see the hold, and scramble underneath, like almost dragging himself. And you see a bit of the ice that is his leg chip away as he frantically gets down inside the hold.
Really?
Reservoir, it's your turn.
How far across is this river?
I would say it's about 60 feet across.
That big.
Oh,
boy.
okay. Yeah, I definitely can't be freezing a bunch of that. Okay.
Just do
We're
as much as you
gonna
can.
cross our fingers then, and I am going to look back at. Yep, it's within 60 feet. I'm gonna try and polymorph the worm into
Okay.
a penguin.
Okay.
Again, really, really good or
It's
really
a-
bad?
It's a
Let's go.
wisdom save. I know. I'm like, do I really want to spend a 4th level doing this? And I'm like, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
What's the DC?
15.
Okay. It rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Ah.
I tried.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Great.
It would have
The
been
comical
great.
value, could you just imagine it just going to a penguin, looking around, and then come back up?
You reach out your hand. Roll a d20, by the way. You reach out your
Alright,
hand and
yep.
focus on this creature before you, and you clench your fist and try and mold its gigantic mass of flesh to your will. And you see ripples echo through its body, but it's just too massive for you to have an impact on, and the spell shatters against its enormous form.
I am going to duck down and try and get a little more cover if I can.
Okay. It is its turn. It is going to come up to the car, and let's see, who's it going to go for? Who's the tastiest morsel? Ash.
Any of them. Any
Why
of them.
me? I'm just skinny.
It's,
You're the
it's a
warmest.
spicy snack.
You're the warmest, Ash.
Does a 28 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You take 14 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
plus
Then the coal.
8 points of cold damage, and the rest of you watch as Ash is plucked from the top of your vehicle and lifted into the air by this creature. You are grappled by it, and while you are grappled, you are restrained by it.
Ah, shit!
The rest of you watch as you're kind of bracing yourselves to go, and Ash is just lifted from your vehicle by this creature. Warwick, it's now your turn.
Well, that changes
you-
things.
Let's put you over here.
Not in the
Um,
belly.
How high up?
Lifting it back up, Ash is now being dangled about 20 feet above you.
This is going to be really stupid, but why not? Stupid works, doesn't it? As I say, someone else's turn to drive and Misty Step
Okay, where are you misty stepping?
onto grabbing Ash to pull Ash out.
You want to grab Ash from its mouth.
Yeah,
So you misty stepping onto Ash?
yeah, and grabbing, and hopefully I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a athletics check.
This doesn't work, does it?
It rolled.
Sorry,
a
I just
27.
deafened everyone, didn't I?
Oh.
So with that, you misty step, grab hold of Ash, and yank her free of its bite, and the two of you plummet 30 feet into the snow. It is a softer landing, so I'm counting it as a 20-foot fall. So both of you take
Can I?
7
Cast-
points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Ouch.
Oh, you want to cast Featherfall?
I was going to, yeah, regardless of how much damage it was going to
Okay,
be.
in that
so-
case, yes. You may Featherfall, you don't take that damage. But now the both of you are on the ground next to it. Ash, it is your turn.
Shit. How are we gonna get back there? Shit. So we're currently on the ground. I'm going to. Let's see. Work just went too. Shit.
They got no driver.
Yeah, they have no driver either.
But it's right there.
Let's see.
It's right there.
It's right there. Yeah, it is right there. I can't leave Warwick here though.
Just run.
Just run. I'm just reading a spell. Hold up. Let's see. It's not gonna work. I can't use rope trick here to try to escape.
No, that takes a minute to cast.
That's an action, actually.
I
Is it
don't
action?
think.
It's an
Oh, okay.
action, yep. But then it's 6 because the rope I haven't cut it, so it's still 60 feet of movement to climb it up. So,
Just hold on.
it's fair. Yeah, can I?
What are you doing?
Ah.
Lassoing and like.
Shit! I don't know.
Well, come up with something.
Be creative.
Six
What are you doing
second
with the road trip?
round.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to Protector, obviously. The Protector's still on me. So it's going to be Protector, both Warwick and I. That's the first thing I'm going to do.
Okay.
It's 9. And then with
9
Protector
points,
would do
9
that.
temporary inch points.
Yeah. Can I just ready a dodge? And I'm going to move forward. Can I climb up onto it without taking attack of opportunity, or no?
You want to climb onto it?
Onto the Demon Grinder is what I'm saying.
Onto the grinder, okay. Yeah, you would not
Yeah.
leave its range, so yes.
Okay, so I'm going to climb up. I'm going to say, "Come on!" And then I'm going to. I'm trying to get into a space where I can hold my hand out for Warwick. And say, "Come on, let's go! Let's quickly run!" And I'm going to try, and I'm just going to do a dodge.
You take the dodge action, okay.
Yeah.
Burlock, it's your turn.
Well, this put a kibosh on what I was thinking about. Seeing that we don't have a driver, I jump in the driver's seat.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Prepare the action so that when
Yep,
Warwick
so-
gets on, I just tell Okay. Is it putting the demon icon in a bonus action or an action?
Bonus, I believe.
Okay.
Bonus action.
That's okay. If that's the case, then I hold my. You can't hold one action, can't you? You can only do one thing, can't you?
You can use a bonus action, then hold an action, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll use my bonus action to put in the demon icon, and hold my action to drive away as soon as Rock gets on. This is not
Okay.
going to be a good idea.
All right. Ava, it's your turn.
Okay. This is simple. I'm gonna go grab Warwick.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go jump down, grab Warwick, and then bring us both back up.
Okay.
Seeing that's
So you pull both of them onto the vehicle,
Yep.
and Burlock, I resume you.
I put in the demon icon, and I
Once
just
we're on, I just say go.
I floor it, and do I want to go across the river? Or do I want to? I was not expecting to make this decision.
Don't go across the
Thank
river.
you, it's not-
That's a bad idea.
Go that way.
But the river's not going to have potholes, and the river's not going to allow it to tunnel.
That's
You don't know how thick that ice is.
It's a mystery, and that makes it more exciting.
What's the weight of?
It's heavy.
I know. I don't know what the river is. All right, I'm going to.
Ice road truckers.
It's heavy, and the wheels are essentially saw
Yeah.
blades.
All right, well, we're driving away. Do you want us to go up or down for map purposes?
Pick it.
I think were we going this way? Previously?
You were kind of heading in a northerly direction.
All right, well, I floor it northerly then.
Okay. As you all head out, it's going to make an attack of opportunity against Warwick.
Yep.
I knew it.
Oh, that's gonna
Does
suck if it
a
gets.
25 hit you?
Oh.
Yep.
Does it get
So-
disadvantaged because we're going so fast?
Does fire
No.
hit it?
So, as you drive
Dex
away,
save.
you hear a yell as Warwick is yanked off and brought back into its mouth again.
Dex save as well for the. DC 14.
Okay. Yeah, so I would imagine you probably got up to there before you realised this. Dex save of 14.
Probably get me doable.
20. But it takes half damage,
And it's fire.
and it's fire. That does play into it.
Damn, I thought that might be helpful.
So because it's grabbing you, you don't have much of an opportunity to properly rebuke it. But what fire does strike it does appear to have more of an effect than you would expect. Okay. Ava. That was your turn. So it's now back to the commoner. Shara doesn't do anything, she's hiding. The commoner's hiding. Reservoir, it's now your turn.
How bad does Warwick look?
I mean, he's kind of in the more of a gigantic creature.
Yeah, that's fair. I can't remember. Yeah.
He looks
I'm
sober, so he's
going-
pissed off.
And that's no different from normal.
Trying to beat him sober. Wow.
Oh, I forgot to do the damage. My bad.
Oh, I thought there was no damage. I liked that part.
Damage
Can you
to
help us
you.
rebuke
20
something that
points,
doesn't
20
damage
points
you?
of piercing damage. Plus
Fuck.
8 points, and 7 points of cold, so 27 total.
27 total. Okay.
Don't forget you got temper hit points.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I will. And did I see that fire seemed to have a bit of an impact on the?
Make a perception check
Okay.
with disadvantage because of the blizzard.
Oh, I will roll again then. Sorry.
Yeah, you
7.
did. You can't help but watch as Warwick is yanked back, and you see him kind of, again, the fire coming from him is different and weird, but you're more concerned about the giant fucking worm. But yeah, you would notice that fire seems to be more effective.
All right. Then I, for like probably the second or third time in Reservoir's entire life, will cast a spell that does fire damage. At level 2, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
And it's an 11.
Fortunately, that will not miss. The blowing gale right in your face. Your arm is shaking from the cold, and you fire off a bolt of fire, but it streaks to the left and misses this creature entirely before vanishing into the blizzard.
Yeah, not my specialty. Should have done Tides of Chaos.
Should have done
It is now the-
lightning bolt.
It is now the
Oh.
Frostworm's turn.
I still do need
Unless
to...
unless you had a bonus action you wanted to use.
No, but I have to do the wild magic roll anyway to
Yeah.
see if I get a 2.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Warwick, you are restrained, which means it rolls to attack you with advantage. And it rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
So, you take 39 points of piercing damage, plus 27 points of cold damage. And all of you watch as Warwick is swallowed whole. And this creature burrows into the ground. And they are both gone, leaving behind a 10-foot diameter hole in the ground. And that's where we're going to go to break.
It happened. Okay, so we're going to decompress for a little bit. We'll be back shortly. and stick around for us for the break time. We'll be playing some of our highlight videos from some of our other shows, and even some from this show as well. Thank you for your support. We'll be back soon. Bye. Hi everybody, I'm dead. Oh my god, what's happening there? Well, I'm not. I'm unconscious. There's death saves and things like that, but I'm unconscious inside a giant frost room. And apparently I've got no hair. But anyway, let's go into everyone and say hello. So, welcome back. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
We're gonna try and make him not dead.
I don't know how that's going to work out because.
And if he does get dead, I brought my Ghostbuster.
I'm scared.
And I've got Lulu, just in case. Just in case.
All right.
So let's get back into the danger. We're going to get Syrinscape music back on again.
Absolutely.
Of course, if you're watching, you can donate to the channel. Your donations help our characters as well. If you donate, do a hashtag of who the person you're donating to, essentially, and per $1 or 100 bits, that person gets a dice to do rerolls and etc. It doesn't add to death saves though. Attacks, saves, and skill checks only.
And
But,
you did exactly the same thing I was doing. I was looking at your channel points and says,
I've got a lot of channel
Yeah.
points.
"Oh yeah."
The channel points, if you watch it in channel, you can always use your channel points
Save
to redeem
work.
as well. It's only one per episode per person though. So because cast members have a lot of channel points just
Yeah.
in case.
I've still got like
There's
27,000.
one.
There you go. Save work.
If Warwick is not played, then those they're just going to sit there. So, oh well, I'm going to take it. Thank you for the donation.
No, that dice is in for saving work.
So Warwick gets it, doesn't it?
No, it's anyone who wants to
The
use it
only
to save
way it
Warwick.
can be used is to save work.
Oh, that's mean.
Yes. Well done.
So
Well, you
mean.
can save yourself somehow.
So it's up to D6 because we got a second one from a Sky Blue Shinx. Who is that?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Do not take my mercy for granted.
I can always put like that up to like a D20 and give it back to the DM.
No.
There we go.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm mean. I like trolling even myself. So that's D8. Anyway, let's get back into the action. Let's uncover the map.
So,
We're still in initiative.
I have given Warwick, I've given Karsh control over Lulu for the time being so that he can see what's going on. It is now Lulu's turn. Karsh, is there anything you'd like for Lulu to do in particular that you would feel would be in character?
I don't even know what she can do, but I think she's going to scream and hoot and go, oh no, what happened? We need to find it. And that's about it.
Alright. Warwick, on your turn, you lose a death saving throw from the digestive tract of the worm.
Don't even get to roll. How mean.
No, because you take damage at the beginning of your turn, being inside this thing. She's going to automatically lose one death save. Ash, it is your turn. Having just saved you, you saw Warwick plucked out of the escaping vehicle and swallowed almost in one motion before this thing has now started burrowing down. The end of it is still visible outside, but it is quickly disappearing down inside the tunnel.
Fuck! We've got to follow. We've got to fucking track that thing. We've got to help. Come on. Shit. I can drive. I can try to drive. Shit. All right. Man the stations. Someone man the harpoons. 2 people man the harpoons, and we shall fucking get him back. Come on. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast. Is the tunnel big enough for it?
The tunnel is a 10-foot diameter. You should be able to see. I drew a circle on the ground to represent the size.
Which we can't see because of.
I can just
Okay.
barely see it.
Yeah.
I will just move it so that you can see a bit clearer. Hold on.
30 feet away.
It's that size.
Okay.
The tunnel.
Okay.
So you can
too
easily
small.
tell that your vehicle would not fit.
If I cast reduce size, will it fit?
We'd all fall off.
Yeah, that's also the question. If I cast reduce, can we stay on the vehicle, or is it still too big?
I don't think we
Uh,
reduce with it.
Yeah,
You're
we
not
don't.
reduced with it, no.
That'd
Okay.
be fucking funny if we did.
This
It's
is not
like the
Teenage
magic
Mutant Ninja
school
Turtles.
bus going into the body.
magic school. Shit.
Oh, hell.
Fuck. We've got to follow. Fuck. Don't. I look over towards Reservoir. Don't you have any spells that can help? Aren't you a fucking wizard of some kind? Don't you have anything that can help?
But I can take one person with me down there.
Perfect. Fuck. Fuck it. Take me.
Okay. I need to wait till my turn.
Okay.
I can-
Are you doing anything on your turn, Ash? You holding any actions?
Yeah, I mean, bonus action protector is all I can really do, and then I'm going to try and fuck, I can't really do anything. I'm just gonna hold assist. I can't even assist. It's not Pathfinder. God, I'm getting stuck with this. I'm
The
going
help
to.
action. The help action you can do.
Okay, I'm going to help. Help Reservoir, I guess. I don't know what to help her with. That was the thing. So.
All right. Well, you're holding the help action, so we'll see when it comes to it.
Okay, that sounds good.
Burlock, it's your turn. You are driving this thing.
I do. Do I see where? Do I still see the tail
Yeah.
from where I am?
It is now just disappeared beneath the surface. You can clearly see the hole it's left behind very clearly.
I shall drive towards the hole.
Okay. Spinning the car around, you drive right up next to it, and you see this gaping hole in the ground, left with the smooth, bumpy ridges into the dirt. The familiar red soil now beneath the snow.
The idea of God, if someone casts enlarge me, I'd grab the tail and hold on.
We're that close, then.
Fortunately, gotta wait till my next turn, if anything.
Yeah, do.
Alright.
So I was thinking I could dimension door someone with me down there, but if we're already that close.
I'm gonna regret doing this. Is drive just a move action, isn't it?
Drive,
Well,
because
this-
you had to turn the car,
Damn.
that takes your action to steer.
Okay.
If you can just leave the car to go.
I'll
no
leave
action
the
at all.
I'll
But
leave
to
the car.
Steer
To,
it and then stop.
Yeah.
That takes an action.
I'll leave the car to go and hop out of the car and get ready to chase it.
Okay. Right. You jump in and yeah. So you've got all your movement. You just use your action. So
Yeah.
you jump in and you jump in the hole, and the hole is not difficult terrain. You can easily run down here at your full speed, and you do notice that the worm is not very fast burrowing through the ground. Not particularly fast. You reckon you could easily catch up. Ava, it's your turn.
We can easily catch up. I'm going after it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I've got 45 feet movement.
Yep.
How far do I get? How close to the
Get
one?
right up to its end.
That's pretty much exactly what I want to do as well, because I have an idea.
Okay. So both of you now jump in the hole and you sprint up, and you are now face to face with whatever the backside of this creature is.
Okay, so I still have like my action and all that.
That was just your regular movement.
Sweet. Did work not work? Burlock.
Well, Burlock used his
Oh,
used his action
yeah.
to drive. Then he
Yeah,
got
so
out
I-
and used his movement
yeah.
to get there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start punching it.
Okay. Roll a hit.
1.
A natural 20. 14 points of 14 points of bludgeoning damage. You take 2 points of cold damage as punching this thing, the iciness of its carapace chills your hand ever so slightly.
Fine. Hit it again.
So that is 24 in total.
I can't
Take
remember
another point of cold damage.
1 point.
1 point.
I can't remember if Ava has stunning strike.
She does. You get stunning strike at level 5.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you would have stunning strike.
Yep. I'm gonna use.
I believe it's a con save, though.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna use a key point to stunning strike, and a key point to flurry of blows, so I get another 2 hits. A con save with a DC of. What is it again? Hang on, it's in my key section. Proficiency plus wisdom. 14.
14. Con save 14. Rolled a 17. This thing is huge, massive. You reckon it's got a very beefy constitution.
But yeah, so I use another key point to do another 2 attacks.
Flurry of blows. 24 will hit. 19 will hit for an extra 17 points of damage. A excellent round of attacks. You take an additional 6 points of cold damage as you're wailing into this thing, and the freezing cold carapace is blistering your knuckles. Your hands are going slightly blue, but it's not bothering you. You're just punching away in anger. Reservoir, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to tell Ash to stay close to me in case we need to move somewhere quickly, but since we're so close to the hole, I'm just gonna jump down in there.
Okay.
And how close can I get to the worm? Or how far down is the worm?
You could get, because the worm is about 20 feet away from the entrance.
Okay.
So you could get right up to it.
All right. I am going to go 15 feet, or I'm going to stay at the mouth of the entrance. I am going to put right, like, maybe 15 feet away from the worm. I'm going to use the Staff of Healing. I'm going to expend 5 charges to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And I will be targeting Warwick, myself, and whoever else is within 25 feet of me, 30 feet of the little point where I center it.
Because we checked and it does not specify that it has to be line of sight, you can target Warwick with this spell.
Yes. So that is going to be
Everyone.
8 plus 4. 20 points of healing.
Okay. Foot grabbing the staff bestowed to you by a little goblin cleric who still works the graves in Elturel. You grasp hold of the staff and you focus your energy, reaching out beyond the thick, hard exterior, beyond the soft flesh, into wherever Warwick is inside this thing. Warwick, you awaken. Frozen, freezing, battered and bloody, surrounded by darkness. You cannot see anything. It is wet, slimy, and freezing to the point of numbing, but you are alive, mercifully alive and conscious inside of this creature.
And I'm actually
Well, I've woken up in worse places.
I'm gonna actually get up as close as I can to this creature because I'm thinking if it eats me, that actually might, in a weird way, be a good thing.
All right. You close the
I'd be able to dimension door me and Warwick out.
Okay. It is now the Frostworm's turn, and I'm gonna put them back on the token layer, so you can kind of have a see where everything is now. It is underground. I would say you are all sort of in this kind of formation in the tunnel. And it is now going to use its burrowing speed to move away.
I have Sentinel.
You do.
So, since leaving my thing, I can get attack of opportunity.
Don't we all get attack of opportunity?
It has to stay, too, doesn't it?
You can all get attacks of opportunity, yes.
It's a great sword. Please hit.
Emmy will miss, but Warwick will hit. Del, that will miss.
It's okay, I never use these.
I hit.
I didn't.
It becomes 0.
It does. Now, it is a gargantuan creature, so it makes not a lick of sense, but I will allow it.
Stab it in the tail, so it...
Can I just, for flavor, I just stab the sword in the middle of the tail and just pin it to the point?
Yeah. You do. You pin it to the ground, and it uses its movement this turn to wrest free of the sword, but it can't move anywhere further.
I'll take it.
And once again, you all start to hear this trill come up. But you are all unaffected because you had already all passed the save at some point.
Or failed it.
And then
Subsequently passed it.
Yeah, once you pass, you are immune to it, but it's not intelligent enough to know that, and it can't turn around, so that's what it can do, and it does nothing.
Thank you, Sentinel.
Okay. Lulu's turn. She's going to flutter down inside the tunnel as well, and let off a blast of trumpet sparkles against this creature. Sort of getting a bit clustered here.
Yep.
So
could
it usually passes its con save.
No, I haven't done it yet. Okay, I'll do it on my next turn.
But it does take 2, 3, 8, 16, 12, 10 points of radiant damage. And that'll end her go. She's then going to sort of flutter back out. And again, this thing It's got its ass to you. It can't really take attacks of opportunity. So, Warwick, on the top of your turn, you take roll 3 ones. You take 9 points of cold damage at the start of. Oh no, it's the start of the Frostworm's turn. Okay, good to know. So you don't take that damage this turn. So you may take your turn.
Okay.
You are restrained, and you are blinded. So restrained means you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Right. So, firstly,
Yep.
I yell out obscenities. That's just a given. Casting Searing Smite.
Does
Vocal
Searing
only?
Smite have
Bonus
semantic
action.
components?
Vocal only.
All right. Yep.
Bonus action. As a part of
Okay.
this obscenities.
Yep.
And I'm not going to say what exactly they are. This is... I'm not Lorian. So... you do the obscenities very well in the Smugglers. Very well.
You just had me for one session, but look,
I know, that's just one. There was more obscenities in one session than the entirety of the other episodes. And I'm going to actually not attack. Instead, I'm going to actually have to heal myself. All of my lay on hands.
Okay.
All on myself. Because I'm not... If that hurts, I'm going to be gone. Yeah. That's 25 points of healing on myself.
25 points of healing.
Yeah.
All right. Ash, it's your turn.
Okay, seeing that it is close enough and we don't need to, seeing Reservoir jump in as well, I'm going to run off the Demon Grinder, run in, and then I'm going to go down as close as I can to the worm. I assume that I can get close enough.
Sorry.
Yes, I'll say you can. In fact, I'm
okay.
just going to...
There's the Searing Smite
Yeah, it's 20 feet in the hole.
coming through. Oops, that didn't work.
Okay. Yeah, just jumping off as
Definitely
quickly as I
cast.
can. Running forward, getting between everybody to cast the Protector thing, of course. It's up to you if Karsh is close enough, because I don't even know where he is.
Does that specify sight?
No, it's just within range.
I would say because of its long body and its 10-foot radius, Karsh will probably be just outside that radius because it'd be near the mouth of this creature.
That's fair. Okay.
So,
And that's fine. And then I'm going to cast... I probably would know that Enlarge Reduce wouldn't work with Burlock because this is Gargantuan. So I guess we just gotta kill it. That's the biggest thing. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on it.
okay.
Let's do it. Okay. Scorching Ray. Oh, whoops. So it's 3.
12 will
It's a miss.
There is a
27 will
D8.
hit,
Okay.
and the 21 will hit.
So
So you only get the Arcane Firearm on one of those.
Okay, yeah, it's just the first one then. It would just have
So,
activated then.
11, 13 points of damage. Like before, if it wasn't clear before, now it's very clear. The fire seems to be burning deeper into its carapace than you might have expected.
Okay. Then I believe that's really all I can do. But I am gonna get closer to everybody so that I can have reactions.
You're all
That's
now
it.
pretty cramped in here. You're all about as much squeezed in this area as you could be.
Okay.
Look, it's your turn.
Oh, before I'm going to bonus action rage. Before I do that, I say, Karasha, any help we appreciated, and then rage, and then I will attack the worm with my greatsword. Nope.
12 will miss. 17 will also miss.
There is a D8.
In this cramped space, you reach out and you rage, but you kind of, your sword striking true glides and bounces off the carapace. You're not quite finding the purchase to sink through the flesh. Your blows deflected.
I'll keep it there. I want to use I want to have the D8 just in case it decides to move again.
Okay. You do, however, take 5 points of cold damage, halved to 2 because you're raging.
Yep.
Ava, it's your turn.
Gonna hit it. Keep looking for things. Ooh.
20 will hit, a 14 will not.
I'm gonna flurry of blows again.
Okay. Will miss.
And the last one, I use an open hand technique. I don't know how it makes sense, but let's I don't know if it can be knocked prone. Does it make sense?
It has much sense as a sentinel stops a gigantic creature.
Sure. The next, see if it hits. Hey.
That will hit.
I don't know if it can be knocked prone, but
It is immune to prone.
okay. Yeah, I figured.
And you do take
I think I only hit
7 points of cold damage
Oh.
from striking it.
Is that
Do
temporary
7
HP?
damage? Take 7 damage.
At this point, you hear Burlock.
Fuck, what the hell can I do?
Just from somewhere invisible to your, up from outside, and then appearing out of nowhere, Kishara's going to attempt to sting it.
Okay.
So that's going to be, oh come on, character sheet. Don't be difficult. Nope. Appears out of nowhere, and the sting just bounces. The sting just bounces off the body. Kishara takes a point of cold damage.
Oh, fuck! Ah! Can't do shit!
And she flies back out. Let me just bring it. Commoner is just cowering inside the vehicle. Reservoir, it's your turn.
I'm going to Chromatic Orb, 3rd level, Tides of Chaos for advantage, fire.
Okay.
And you don't like it.
I'm just scared that this dice roll is gonna be bad.
That will
Don't
not.
forget there is that D8 if you
The
want
D8.
Do
I
you?
don't think the D8's gonna be enough.
Yeah, I think you'd have to get like an 8.
You would have to
The-
roll an 8.
Exactly. That's a 1 in 8 chance. It's up to you guys if you want to do that for 23 points of damage.
Fire damage.
Fire damage, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
So it'd be 46, yeah.
It's up to you guys if you want.
Or we can stall and have a donation and
Well, can I see if there's? I don't think I can bend. I can't bend luck for myself.
But it's really strange that you can't bend luck for yourself.
No, it's when another creature I can see. So
Because in 2nd edition, it was the big thing. You could bend luck, but only for yourself.
yeah, I mean that's really my Tides of Chaos thing.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
are just stalling.
Mm.
If you, I mean,
I'm-
I can do things. I don't know how. How do I give ourselves more dice?
Well,
How
I
is
was
that
just
done?
thinking, is it more
And
important
Laurie
to
just
Uh,
sitting in the dark smiling. Going,
the D8 for Sentinel? Because when it decides to move again,
yeah, I
can
think
throw a
Sentinel's a good one. I think Sentinel's a
Okay,
good
so
choice.
are we waiting?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Think
no,
so.
yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I have more third level spell slots, so I'll try again next time. Oh, and also, I'm pretty sure
D20.
there's some wild magic. Yeah,
Roll a d20.
Pretty sure there will
Uh,
be.
because I use
Fine.
Tides of Chaos. Do you want me to wild magic surge?
That'll come into effect maybe later.
Okay.
No.
DM's like, no, I'm not giving you your advantage back. Which is
Frostworm. The Frostworm's turn. It's going to
Okay,
try
damage.
you do now take damage.
Yep.
And so that is going to be
That's the reason why I healed myself.
17 points of damage. Cold damage.
Ouch. And then I realized that I did something really stupid. I've
What?
got to count this down. I've also got to do a concentration because that's a concentration
Dude,
thing.
DC is 10.
Good.
Yep.
I did it in the wrong order, but thank you. Yes.
And it's going to try and burrow.
Sentinel.
All right.
And everyone else do their attacks of opportunities if you're there.
So, great sword.
25 will hit. 23 will hit. 8.
oh, I
Plus
still
will
had
not.
advantage on. It's a 9, though.
You tried. It's okay. Thank you.
I'm bad with a dagger. This is why I call myself a wizard.
Okay, so
Spells.
Burlock,
you were a
you
wizard.
take 1 point of cold damage, and Ava, you take 4 points of cold damage.
Only 4 points. You should try coming from the inside. Far worse.
Okay.
I would gladly have this thing eat me so I could dimension door you out.
If I knew which direction,
And-
I would Misty Step out, but I don't.
I'm gonna say to make Sentinel happen,
Mm,
Burlock, make an athletics check.
fair.
12.
Use the dice. Use the dice.
21.
I will make it. Oh, hey, no, I
Wait,
get 20.
I can bend luck.
This is where you can
I'll-
bend luck.
I can also flash of genius for plus 5, and then we can add the chat dice on top of it. So
Oh,
Are we doing that?
okay,
think-
doing that.
I think this is the last ditch. I think this is the best option.
I think
Oh
this-
wait, fuck! I can't do it because I used my reaction to do the fucking dagger attack. I was waiting, like, okay, if he rolls poorly on this, then I'll do that instead. But nope.
Speaking of reactions, how about we do a reaction, shall we?
Let's see.
Yeah?
Where's my whiteout?
Still same turn.
Okay. I will say, because it has dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
I don't know how Dex is going to work in this situation, but yeah.
Huh?
Mm.
I'm a hot
Okay.
chili
You're in it?
inside.
Warwick, how do you want to do this?
Oh
What?
my
Oh.
god! Seriously?
With the
Oh,
burning
The
energy
grossest way
inside.
possible. The grossest way possible.
Oh no.
So, has anyone seen Star Wars recently? The second, as in of the original Empire Strikes Back,
Yeah.
with R2 in the swamp disappearing,
Oh.
and then suddenly gets shot out of the water. I'm a very hot food to eat for a frost worm.
Yeah.
I am
You-
being shot out the back end.
Oh.
Gross.
I knew that was gonna happen.
See, here's the thing. This is what happens.
Cheer, Beverin.
You channeling this new power within you, you burn in vengeful fury against this creature, searing its soft, vulnerable insides. And everyone else, on the outside, you start to see cracks appear in this thing's body. It starts to harden and solidify. For it just shatters. I would like the three of you in the tunnel to make dexterity saving throws.
Seems legit.
Is that me too, or
Yes, that would be you as well.
okay?
Do I get evasion?
You do get evasion.
23.
Okay.
I like this extra dex.
Because of the mixture of rage, evasion, and rolls, you will all take half of this. So, that is going to be 5, 7, 13 points of piercing damage, halved to 6, and 22 points of of cold damage, halved to 11, for a total of 17 points of damage to all of you. As this thing shatters, shards of ice and broken carapace scattering against you, piercing you, freezing you, but you all manage to either duck out the way or, in Barlock's case, just bear the brunt of it. Just solidify yourself. You take the full blast, but you shake it off. And there, as this thing's body crumbles away into ice and dust, Warwick is just lying there in a pool of blood and bile and other internal digestive fluids,
With a flaming halberd.
alive.
And this is when we run up to go check that he's okay.
Yeah.
Warwick!
I go run up as fast as I can, and
I feel like I've just been reborn.
Is he unconscious, or is he like actually just
He's
is he proud?
conscious.
Yeah.
He's conscious. You're kind of lying prone on the ground in kind of a bit of a stunned state of shock, but you're conscious and alive, miraculously.
Mummy, is that you?
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and just kind of go over to grab him, and then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Ash?
See?
Um,
Cast Cure Wounds. I'm just gonna kind of grab him to say, "What the fuck are you doing?" You
Well,
fuck-
I found a way of feeling like you're drunk.
you cannot fucking do that
Not
again.
advisable.
You cannot fucking do that again. You. And she's just gonna get him casting Cure Wounds, obviously. If you die for my sake, I will not be able to. You cannot die here.
If I die for your sake, you are going to get a tattoo on your body.
It's even more of a reason for you not to die here.
Oh
All
no,
right.
it's not going to be like one of mine. And I'll lift up the sleeve showing all the skulls. It's like, no, it's going to say Baldur's Gate 6.
I was half expecting like an empty drinking bottle.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm
can
gonna
I-
check
can I-
him
can I,
over, make
can
sure he
I,
hasn't got like frostbite
yeah.
or anything.
Yeah, can I punch him?
Warwick
You have,
punch!
you have advantage
Okay.
because he wasn't expecting it, and he's
That 1
Ah.
point.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
1 point
You-
of damage.
You go to punch him, but you hit his plate armor, and you just end up hurting your knuckles.
Whatever. I hope you fucking rot. I'm going to exit and
The flames and the halberd just showed up and then diminished again.
I'm gonna help Warwick get out of the hole.
Yeah, let's get out of here, shall we? Who took over the driving?
Burlock.
Burlock
Burlock just raises
did,
his hand going,
just for a few moments.
Thanks, everybody. I think we might want to get out of here, though.
Yes.
If that
As
was the
we get out-
female, I don't know where the male was.
How do you know that was female?
Because I just think I got birthed again.
Okay. So we
Does
go
there
out of
seem
the
to
hole.
be any change in the snow as we head out?
There's not. It's still as persistent and blowing as heavy as ever. But you do notice, you do remember, there is a pool of lava to the north of you.
is Warwick taking over driving, or is it back to Burlock?
I think I'm going to lay down for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
Burlock.
gonna
Sorry?
go down and check on the commoner.
Yeah, well, Burlock gets in the car and starts driving towards the pool of lava. Not towards the pool of lava, but
You don't even need a drive. It's literally
Yeah.
right there.
Oh.
But you kind of park the vehicle up, and
Yeah.
for how cold it is here, the normally inhospitable lava that you've sort of grown to dislike is providing some warmth and solace from the sudden cold. Ava, you go in and check on the man, and he is unconscious. He is passed out. And you see now tattered commoner's garb, sort of shredded and broken in places, and now you get a proper look at him. His leg below, sort of at the middle of the thigh downwards, is ice. Sheer, almost translucent ice. And similarly, this part of his shoulder, ice as well, but the arm is just broken off and gone. And he's
Hey.
lying there in a stupor, unconscious.
Have I seen this before?
You have not.
Not even way back.
This does not look like someone being frozen to death. This looks like transmutation of the flesh.
I'm gonna duck up. Oh, can someone come down and help with our friend here?
I'll go down. I don't know.
I'm just going to be resting.
I'm
Sorry.
a bit tapped for healing, but
I can do a little.
I'm gonna do what I can to make them comfortable and kind of like dress any wounds that I possibly can.
now hopefully this will work.
There are a few wounds. Warwick did heal this individual earlier from the top of the vehicle, so any open wounds are sort of fairly closed up, and there's just old scar tissue now, which is almost like months of healing have passed. As for the ice, you're not sure what to do, so you kind of just wrap up like a blanket in a bundle, and you let them have a pillow.
What do we do? Reservoir.
I don't know. I
Restoration?
seen anything like this. I don't. I
Can I
mean,
roll a medicine check to see what I can do?
Medicine, sure, or Arcana.
Or what else?
fine.
I'll do a medicine.
Arcana, with that, you know transmutation magic exists, and you know of creatures, Gorgons, Medusa, that can turn flesh to stone. This appears to be a similar process, albeit turned to ice.
Mm-hmm.
Warwick, a medicine check you kind of look, and seeing through the translucency of the stone, you can actually see inside little icy veins and tendons, and because it's translucent, you can see blood kind of frozen inside and blocked from pushing on forwards. This you can see now absolutely with certainty. This is man is being turned to ice, or has been turned to ice. You're not sure if it's an ongoing process or not, but that's what a medicine check will get you.
So
It's
would I know?
internal systems.
Would this be a blind and deaf and paralyzed or poisoned condition? Particularly, I'm imagining paralyzed, maybe?
Definitely not.
No.
This would fall under possibly petrification, although unlike any you've seen before.
I don't have the magics to reverse this.
What magics are you thinking?
With an 18 Arcana
Probably-
check, greater restoration.
Yes, probably greater restoration. I can manage a lesser, but it won't do much for them.
Lulu, do you have anything?
Nothing. Nothing. Sorry.
She kind of like scrunches her eyes up as if trying to remember something, but
I'm really sorry.
It's fine.
It's alright.
Shara, you've been around this. Is anyone been able to do this type of arcane magic around that you know
Well,
of?
I mean ice magic.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's more the thing is there are icy plains of Beata. You know, Malboj. I think it's Malboj. God, it's some of the lower plains. Like the Nine Hells. This is hell number 1.
Yeah.
So there's Stygia, which is icy, and Cania, which is icy. But I mean, that's their own plains.
Yeah, like,
Why?
there's been-
I don't know why it should be up here.
That being said, we didn't pass through any portals to a lower plane or anything. It was just a storm that hit us. It's already up here.
There was a few minutes of driving where I just wasn't paying attention, and so that could have happened.
No, it appeared on the horizon.
Okay.
Beyond the horizon, it's that.
So it wasn't my fault. Good.
I mean, I'm just looking at this lava here. It's clear we're still in Avernus. You know, we're digging the soil is still that same red soil.
Yeah, so we haven't changed
We
plane.
are on Avernus.
So where
We
the
just have a snowstorm.
I'm gonna say that's where the Avernus did this come from? Either way,
Do I know of... I'm thinking of a specific thing that can cause storms. Snowstorms.
private message me because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Same. We're here to find dragons, or at least someone that's following a dragon. Would a dragon, at least above ground, normal dragon that is, would they be able to cause storms? I know
That's what I
druids
was
can do things
thinking.
like that.
That's what I was thinking.
But this is Avernus.
Roll-
This is a lot more powerful.
The thing is, to cause a drop in temperature is one thing. In an already
hot,
frosty climate, to completely reverse the climate of a scorching desert-like place, you're not even sure a dragon could do this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think a druid could do this. That's what I mean. Like, could even a dragon do this? This is so hid. I mean, it was nice going into the air conditioning of some of the places we've been recently, but this is still
But that thing was.
That,
I mean,
thing
was that
part
even
of
a
this.
devil or a demon?
I
Like,
don't-
is it even of the hells?
Make an arcana check.
I've heard of like giant purple worms upstairs where we're from, and that thing certainly didn't like fire.
You're not sure.
Seems to be something
Anyone
to do with
else?
this.
I'll say Burlock, you can make an arcana check with advantage because of
Ooh,
your
okay.
favored.
I think it's got like this, or it has something to
You're
do with
not-
this, because this shouldn't be here.
You're not
Well,
sure.
there is
Well,
one way
yes,
to get this answer.
And that creature is weird.
Can I don't want to do this. Are we taking a break? Are we actually going to be resting after that session here?
If
I
you
think
wanna
we're gonna
take a
have
short-
to.
If you want to take a short rest, in proximity to this lava, that it's enough to warm you that you could take a long rest. Yeah, a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can set up the dome as well.
I don't think camping overnight here would be a good idea, though.
All right.
I agree, but if
I'm
we're
going
just
to
going
run
for
a
a short
cure
rest, it
wounds.
can help as well.
Yeah, it'll take you almost just as long to.
I'm going to
set
run a
up the
cure
dome.
wounds on the commoner.
Okay.
So hopefully this works.
I would say save your spell. They're
Okay.
no longer in need of any healing. They're just sleeping essentially.
I'm just trying to think how to wake them up.
Oh, I could think of a way of waking them up, but it wouldn't be good.
No.
I'm gonna keep an eye on them to make sure that the thing on them isn't spreading.
I put away the mace.
Make an
that I was hinting
investigation
at.
check.
Is it? What was that? Sorry.
Investigation.
Investigation. Oh, that's intimidation. Hang on. Nope.
Intimidate the ice.
Yep. Don't move.
You can't notice any. You don't notice any changes.
I think
I
maybe
lost.
let them rest.
I'm going to spend some hit dice if you're resting.
Same.
For out of you.
I'll spend a couple.
Right. And as you all catch your breath,
Keep an eye out as well, guys.
Oh, yeah,
incredibly stressful situation. I think we'll call it there for this week. So, in the middle of we leave this week as the party rest next to a lava pool in the middle of a very unusual blowing blizzard. And catch up in a couple weeks' time.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
92. I can live with 92.
All right. Well.
That was intense.
Ah.
Yeah.
Slightly stressful, just slightly
Came
though,
out-
not too bad.
Came out on top though.
I'm tempted to cover the map up again with the Avernus map, but it's like that feels wrong in our current climate because it's not hot. So
I'll just go on to. I'll do this then.
no, I still cover the map,
Yeah.
but it's just like feels weird in the current climate.
Wow,
Wow.
that was fun.
Still have the Warwick front.
Yes.
Yep.
So I'm going to use that only for me, and it can now only be used only for me.
Unless we give it to Lorian. We just
Or
donate to
give it
get
to him.
Lorian.
Yeah.
And hopefully Lorian doesn't screw us over too badly.
Donate more and more.
So that was really fun. That was like as dangerous as I've had experience with purple worms before, not a frost worm. And
Yeah.
I will say in D&D Second Edition with the purple worms, the tail has a sting, and it's save or die.
Mm.
Glad that is not the case here.
Yeah,
It
the
could've been
front
the
side
case.
is a swallow hole, and that type of thing, consistent damage until you die inside. But yeah, Wow, that was bad. Can we get the grim music because I think it's
Yes.
fitting. Um, so
Everyone's just decompressing now. Just like, oh.
we're going to
Yeah.
decompress.
We're good.
It's been a month since we had our last session. So
So
Wow.
I hope you don't think I'm wrapping the party quote in bubble wrap anymore.
no, we're not. No. And we had that discussion actually recently.
Yeah, exactly.
But Emmy, would you like to do your outro of who you are?
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. I play Ava, the human monk. And you can find me over on twitch.tv/gathering of nerds, where we do our own RPG stuff. We've got, what's it called? Vampire the Masquerade on Tuesdays. And we also have some like tabletop or Minecraft on Wednesday nights and things like that. Just some fun hangout streams. So be cool to see you there.
Cool. So I usually forget Lorian. So Lorian, would you like to do yours as well? Like just being an amazing GM and doing all this for us?
Sure. I've been Lorian Ross. I've been your dungeon master for today. And I am working on things in the background. I've got a song in the works. Check me out on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, all the things. I've got 2 songs out right now. Just kind of building up some momentum to kickstart, working on a website. These things take time in the background, so just stay tuned. I'll have announcements when things are ready.
Awesome. Now, Miss Live Producer.
Hello, I'm Mr. Love Producer. I've been playing your Dwarven Barbarian Ranger, and also now person who's got a familiar, which I wasn't expecting. And you can usually catch me on twitch.tv/Mr. Producer, but I am looking at doing Facebook and YouTube stuff because Twitch. And you'd also I would actually have a podcast I did on Sunday night, my time. Would be releasing soon. I was guest starring on the Fever Dreams podcast, where I was actually talking about everything Twitch was doing about DMCA
Stuff.
DMCAs and other stuff, and my normal stuff of VR, where I normally would stream Beat Saber, but I might be doing Phantasmagoria tonight. I might be playing a horror game tonight. I don't know yet.
I'm hearing that's getting very popular.
Yes, and they've just
Phantasmagoria,
and they've just brought in live integration, so you can actually see me inside the game, actually interacting with the game, and I'm actually looking forward to that.
I am scared because, we've been looking at playing Phantasmaphobia on stream. Sneak peek there, and
you do, let me know.
I'm
and I'll
like,
pop in.
I'm terrible with horror games.
Oh no, I hate them as well.
I hate them as well, but I want to. Last year around this time, I did Five Nights at Freddy's VR. I lasted 30 minutes.
Ooh.
That sounds nasty.
It is This thing is evil.
Yeah.
I love it though.
I don't even do horror. Closest I do is Call of Cthulhu.
Which I'm still working on that.
Well, we did Call of Cthulhu last year with everybody. This year's been really weird, so I'm not doing it. I've been dealing with other things off stream, unfortunately. Yeah. But anyway, Del.
Hi everyone, I'm Del. This is pretty much the only place you can find me, but you can find me playing Reservoir, Lady Grace, or Gwen. So that's always fun. I love horror. That's all.
Okay.
That's the announcement.
I love horror. That is all.
Yep.
Hello everyone. My name's been Will. I've been playing Ash the Fire Genasi. It's a lot of fun, this show, and I hope everyone joins us for next week for Smuggler's Run, and the week after for this show again. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a comment and please leave a like. Tell us what your favorite moment was. Make sure to check out everybody's Twitch, Twitter, everything that everyone's making. Everyone here is amazing, and they make great stuff and content. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed tonight, and I hope you guys have a great night. So
I certainly did.
What about you still streaming?
My internet. So Xfinity is coming in the next couple of weeks, so maybe we have to maybe see. My internet literally, it happened during the show today. My internet went off like 3 times. So
oh gee, I wonder what that's like.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
The two people who've been here the longest know how bad mine goes out. I jumped
Oh,
into
yeah.
Syrinscape yesterday, who were doing live of work and asked me anything, and Ben's internet dropped a few times. But it was interesting hearing the process of how they work and what they're doing, and some really interesting stuff that there's out in the market. Like there's a for those that play Fantasy Grounds, use Fantasy Grounds. We're using Roll20 for our interface, but there's an app for Fantasy Grounds which scrapes the chat, as in the dice rolling chat, and it scrapes that for information. And if you say cast Cure Runes, it'll read that and it'll automatically play the Cure Rune spell in Syrinscape.
Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
beautiful.
That for me is just freaking amazing. So there's these little integrations which we just don't know about unless you really know what you're doing or you hear it like that. So my name is Karsh Goblin. We are doing our TTRPG tomorrow. I have no idea what it's going to be. I absolutely actually have no idea what it's going to be. I'll find something. We'll have a look at something. We had a really, really super short one last week about the micro RPG All Out of Gum, which just love it. It took me more time to track down the actual thing than the actual took me more time to track down the rules for it than the show that we put on it, and it took about 15 times or maybe 20 times more time just to do the overlay for that. But it's such a fun rule set. It really, really is.
I love those little one-page RPGs. You know, your like the Crash Pandas or Honey Heist.
It's
Honey
even
Heist.
smaller. It's even smaller than one page. It is. You have a D10 and you have 8 sticks of gum. To do a normal mundane action, you have to roll under that D10. You have to roll 8 or lower. To do an over-the-top kick-ass action, you have to roll higher. They're the only two actions you get to choose from. Every time you fail to roll on the mundane action, you eat a stick of gum, and you end up running out of gum, which means you have to do over-the-top actions. That's it. Done. It's really good and fun. But anyway, so we're going to be doing something tomorrow. We'll be back next week with more content. We are going to be raiding someone we've never raided before. We're going to be raiding Shared Experience. So say hello to them, be nice, and they're doing some Dungeons and Dragons, 50 Shades of Crimson, Twisted Rebirth, a one-shot spin-off of D&D 5th Edition Adventure. That's the byline that they're reading up there. So we do have our raid message, which is, we come to share the love, our hearts are warm and fresh, Goblin Heart, Goblin Heart, Goblin Heart. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, that's okay. You can still do it without the Goblin Hearts, and just share the love. And thank you everyone for coming in, and thank you everyone for your support. And if you're watching on YouTube, of course, you should have liked and subscribed and left comments down below. And wow, my character almost died today.
Yep.
And I've mentioned my hair being cut a couple times, but Will's haircut has been done too. It's all pretty.
Yeah. But I think yours kind of overshadowed mine, so it's all good.
Yeah, mine's gone. So that's
All right,
it.
next week I'll catch up with you, Karsh. Don't worry, it's gonna be all
You
gone.
do the no hawk? No hawk?
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe I'll evolve to Mohawk, then go afterwards.
God, Karsh,
do it
get
in
with the
stages.
times. I had that hairstyle like a year ago.
No!
It doesn't feel
But
like
yours
it, does
grew
it?
back.
Yeah.
Mine's not.
I have a full head of hair again.
I will never go back to that. That's why I shaved it off, because I didn't have a full head of hair.
Oof.
But anyway, credits. Thank you. Love you all. And love all these cast members because they are so brilliant. And of course, Lorian doing the GMing.
Oh,
See you
yes.
next week,
Thank you.
where I get to swear as my Vesk envoy once again.
Do we need to
Wow,
actually give you like a
so
beep button? Like every time you just swear, you just go quack, 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 quack.
I've got a beat button.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.